What's up, guys? It's John Muscarello from Side Hustle Experiment. If you're new to the channel, I am a six-figure Amazon seller. I sell mostly books and used media, and I try my best to offer you guys the most helpful advice that I can to make money on Amazon and eBay. In today's video, I am going to talk about something that happened today that really sucked. Still can't believe it happened. But I'm gonna kind of explain how I work through it, and it's a real learning lesson that a lot of people don't understand when you're doing bulk books or getting a lot of books, even when you're doing free pickups. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please like this video. It would mean the world to me. Let's get into it. So today I got a text message this morning from the people that pick up my duds. So these are the books that are not a good fit for Amazon, eBay, or anything else, the buyback companies. And basically they told me that they were supposed to come on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, and basically they're like, yeah, we can't come. They're gonna take 24 Gaylords of books, and yeah. And to top that off, they are no longer doing pickups for the foreseeable future. Or I shouldn't say that, that sounds dramatic. For, I don't know, maybe a month or so. Basically, they have an influx of books. They cannot find help to process these books in the warehouse. And they're just short-staffed and they can't really do anything about it. So now that creates a huge problem for me because I just bought 30 Gaylords of books and was really banking on them to take at least 24 of those. So now the warehouse is basically full of duds. So what does that mean? No one cares, right? Like, no one cares. Like, I'm not asking anyone to be like, oh, that's so sad, like, I feel bad. That's not the point of this. The point is a couple things. So when you're doing bulk books, I'm gonna kind of give you the background, a little background, and then I'm gonna tell you how I somewhat solve this problem and how I further plan to solve it. So when you're doing bulk books, the duds are your biggest obstacle. Finding someone to take all of them, preferably, you got a good rotation going, someone that will take them, give you Gaylords or give you credit for them. That is one of the hardest things to lock in. And until you have something like that, bulk is very difficult unless you want to rent a truck and donate all the books to thrift stores. No one wants to do that. So yeah, so that's one obstacle you're gonna have to overcome. The best way to do it is to Google book donations, your area, and there'll probably be some big companies or people that are accepting donations or asking people to donate books. That's how I found my person. I reached out to every person in my area, and basically someone was like, yeah, we'll come pick them up. And yeah, it's been a great partnership so far. I do think that they hopefully will get things together. And yeah, but so when I first got the text message, I was my heart basically dropped because yeah, my warehouse is full of duds right now. I do not want to rent a truck and go drop them off at a thrift store. And I don't even know if the one I used to go to is even accepting them anymore. I mean, but it's still an option. So that's another thing you have to remember, when you run a business, you might not like what you have to do, but you might have to do it. So I might have to do that. So that's one option. So I guess the point is here too, is when something bad happens, you can't think about how bad it is. You have to think about the solutions. And I know that sounds easy, but in the moment, when you're oh my God, what am I gonna do? It's not as easy. So what did I do? So I know So one of my suppliers, he knows someone who would recycle the books, and he wouldn't require a full truckload, which I don't have. So that's the problem. Recyclers, they would like a full truckload of material because it's expensive to come pick up, and it's not super profitable for them. So, but if they give the truckload of books, which is like 44 to 48, they can make it work. So I did remember him say that, and I reached out to him today and was like, hey man, the people who pick up my books, you know, they're like, they can't take them, so I'm kind of stuck. Do you know, can you pass along the contact information for the guy? I think you said you had a guy who would do it, and he was just like, man, I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, he's like, actually, let me just do it for you. He's like, I'll drop off on Friday, I'll take 10, I'll deliver you 10 and I'll take 10, and we'll kind of go from there. And he's gonna do it again on Tuesday. So, big lesson here, you know, always reach out to people. Know people. I'm a very good customer of this person, so he wants to help me. He also wants to sell me more books, so it's in his best interest to help me get rid of some of these books. It only technically solves part of the problem because the warehouse will not empty out because he's bringing me 10 and taking 10, so like nothing really gets taken away. I mean, yeah, like ideally, like we will be, you know, when you're going through Gaylord, you hopefully end up combining some because you're taking out winners or they're going to buyback companies. Unfortunately, this last batch I bought, it's not looking good. We're basically just trading Gaylord, just moving it from one to another. But that's one of the solutions that I have in mind, and whatever. So it's not ideal because, I mean, it is ideal because it's going to allow us to keep working and buying more books. But on the flip side, you know, the warehouse will not empty out. So that's that. So I have a second idea in mind. So I know someone else who actually, he runs a big operation. I know he might have recycled, I don't know, in the past. But I'm sure he knows someone that could help me out. So I'll probably reach out to him tomorrow. Basically, one step at a time today. So, yep, I solved it partially. But yeah, I mean, I guess the lesson here is like, use your network, use your suppliers, use anyone you can, ask the community for help. So that's basically what I'm doing for right now. Not ideal, like I said, but it will get me through. And sometimes when you're running a business or a book, whatever business it happens to be, sometimes you just need to come up with like a partial solution to keep things moving along, and like kind of think a little bit about it. And that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I hope this person can help me out. They have been a huge help in the past, so I'm pretty sure they will be able to, but we'll see. But super grateful that I could keep moving along here. But yeah, I just really see this like kind of, I don't know, I'm not gonna get down on it, but the book model is going to get rough, I feel like, for a lot of people. Maybe not if you're bigger, but if you're smaller and can't really do a truckload of recycling, yeah, it could be tough for you. But I don't know, I really gotta just start taking action the other way, start doing OA or wholesale or something else. It's just like one of those things where like I'm just really struggling to find time. I kind of don't want to hire someone else because like this is not the direction I don't think I want to go. So I mean, but then again, like I don't really have many options. It's either hire someone. It's not like I could create more hours in the day. So that's kind of where I am. Not a great day, I will tell you that. Basically got this news. The books I got from the new supplier are still not good. I will link to the video I made, I don't know, yesterday, 2 days ago about that. But yeah, it's been a rough couple of days, but you know what? It's gonna make me tougher, it's gonna make me stronger, make me think a little harder, how to make things work. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Just remember, try to keep a cool head, because like if you're frustrated and stressing out, like you're really not going to come up with a solution. So that's all I got for you. Please like the video, please subscribe, leave a comment. What do you think about what's going on with the book industry, or what are some creative ways? Hey, if you know someone who wants duds, let me know, leave a comment, send me a DM. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.